Hello, welcome to May's version of our staff newsletter vlog. So lots to catch up around the business, and a big hello from Pringle Farm. Nice surroundings to do a vlog from, and today I've gone for a bit of casual and a bit of smart on top to match the weather outside of rain, sun, sleet, all in a couple of hours. So 5 things to just skip through. So I sent a note round in the last couple of days about some structural changes across the business. We're going to say farewell in the current guise to Andrea, but hopefully convince her to do some bits for the wider group going forward. Andrea done some absolutely amazing things with CET over the last 12 to 18 months, and the development there has been ongoing. Tracy, of course, is also departing CET, so we're looking forward to Roxanne coming in and leading that piece of the business going forward. Rox, an absolute star, been with us for longer than I have, kind of 6-7 years. So really looking at that one. Matt Harbour's going to take a step over to the joinery line, and in the production side will be led up by Tom Carter, looking after the branches, and then into Jamie, who's done some magnificent things in walls over the last kind of 2 years as well. So a few little tinkers across the business just to make sure that we're on top of optimum performance. Road back to normality in production. For those that know, the building sites are chaotic at the moment in terms of concrete blocks, polythene pipes, timber, tiles. If you speak to Mark Smye and ask him how nervous he is about his new house being built and all the materials. So that means that we've nudged out on lead time. So our lead time on joists is probably 3 to 4 weeks. Our lead time on trusses is probably 7. If we put this into everything else, then we kind of, that's about industry average. We've got challenges on floorboards, we know that, but we're working with our friends at Norbord and Egger to make sure that that's moved. James Jones is still doing brilliant in delivering the volumes that we need. We know that there's a bit of tension on OSB and Thermacell as well. The market's a bit mad, the demand's mad. So this is not a supply issue, this is a demand issue. So lots of stuff, but thank you all. Tables, especially 240 per table per day, which is going really well. Essex tables leading the way in terms of last week's competition there, and Jamie's team in Wolverhampton religiously banging out the levels that we need on a weekly basis. So well done to both of those. It's Mental Health Awareness Week, so there's lots of things across the business that we're doing. Anna Kennedy and Matt Davis have gone through some mental health first aid training to look at that. We're also looking and continuing to look, as well as the engagement pieces that we use, about getting people back into the office as soon as Boris said we can. So we just want to continue to work on that thing about that stop working from home, living from work concept that, you know, if you're pretty much confined to one room a day, when do you stop working? When do you start living, if you will? So we've been conscious working on that for the last 12 to 18 months, and we'll keep working on that as well. It was the legend that is Tim Robertson's birthday, heavenly birthday last Friday. There's a post that we've put on LinkedIn today, and asking people for any kind of informal photos that they've got of the great man himself. So I'm sure he'd have a wicked smile on his face about the wacky world of COVID-19 today. I did speak to Elizabeth on Friday, and she passes on her regards. Looking forward to getting Elizabeth, Louise and Hannah into the business over the next couple of months to come and see where we've progressed to. So lots and lots going on. Thank you for your feedback. There's some really good developments on the intranet in terms of going live on mobile apps. So I think we're nearly there with Android. We're pretty much nearly there for iPhone. So you'll get that intranet on there as well. So lots going on across the business. Busy, manic. If we'd have thought about this 12 months ago, we'd have probably been really confused about where we are now as well. So thanks for all your hard work. Look forward to seeing you all across the business over the next month. Thanks very much. Good night, RML. Kidney out.
Hi everyone, just a quick update from the design world. Still lots of inquiries coming in, so a very healthy inquiry bank at the moment. The teams are all working exceptionally hard as usual to meet all the requirements, internal and external, making a few changes in the design departments. We are adding another design admin role. This will help us stay more organised with our approvals and also our inquiries and schedules. The teams have been working exceptionally hard over the past few months, and I just wanted to say a massive thank you for everything that they've done. Keep up the amazing work, and don't forget to vote for your Ledges of the Month. See you all soon. Take care. Bye bye.
Hi, so for the month of April for central operations, we continue to pick up the pace. We saw some record-breaking figures in some of the performance areas. If we look at the inbound calls for April for coming into customer experience, we saw a real peak in terms of volume in the week of the 19th of April. So that was the highest figure that we'd seen in a week for the preceding 12 months at least. The team are continuing to support the ethos of trying to resolve as many inquiries as they can at source. So what that means is trying to reduce the need to transfer calls to other parts of the business. This has been widely supported by the production of more detailed information from the trust production teams in relation to manufacturing and delivery dates to help the customer experience team better serve customers with information as they call in, rather than trying to move them across to speak to other people. Looking at the call-off figures, so we continue to see a month-on-month increase in the inbound call-off values. Despite the fact that April was a shorter working month compared to March in terms of working days, we still saw a 31% rise in call-off value for that month. Looking at Pro, that has now been live within the business for over 2 months. It's continuing to gather momentum, and whilst we unfortunately had to say goodbye to Joe Parr, who was looking after the Pro process, we were thrilled to welcome back Amy Stedman from maternity leave. Amy is going to take over the management of the Pro process, and we know that she'll be outstanding in her role and really make it her own.
Good afternoon. Quick update from the world of trusses for you. Normally I'm outside. Today, unfortunately, it's a little bit too sunny and it was getting a bit of a glare off my head, so I came inside. So April started off with a nice 4-day week. Tremendous to sit at home for an extended period of time. Less good trying to cram 5 days of production into 4, which is certainly what is being expected at the minute with the unprecedented demand from the house builders and the local house builders as well, trying to just get all the completions in by the end of June. So on the tables, we've introduced the mantra of 240 per table per day, which is the minimum EFs that we're going to be expecting from any of the truss tables. So essentially 240 trusses out of a table per day. So we've introduced a Premiership League table by Mr. Corney, who will be running that. Essex Table 1 took the title in the first week, followed closely by Steve up in Cheshire, and then Essex Table 2 in third place. So Wellingborough and Wales underrepresented there, so we'll need some extra efforts to try and bring those into the top 3. All of the factories currently are experiencing a large amount of agency support, so welcome to all of those guys, and yeah, it's really helping to try and get the work through and clear some of these call-offs. Obviously with that comes a tremendous amount of support from the office as well. The more trusses we make, the more paperwork we need to run through, so thank you to all of those as well. Unfortunately, we've lost Kay this week, who has moved on to take a job a little bit nearer to home, so we wish her all the best, and that's it for another update until next month. Thanks a lot.
Hi, I'm Kerry Winder, the new marketing executive here at RML. I have taken over the blog, so if you do want to find out a bit more about me, I have done a blog entry about my background, but I'm working closely with Epi, and I will be taking over the staff newsletter and all that good stuff, and we've got a lot of exciting projects in the pipeline. So I just wanted to take this opportunity to introduce myself, say hello to you all on the vlog, and you'll all be hearing from me soon. Bye.
Hi guys, Mark here from BD with a quick update. We've all noticed the demand on the industry over the last few months, and that isn't looking to lessen. And we've been here before, we'll certainly be here again. The challenges that the industry currently face from a demand perspective are certainly not isolated to RML, they're an industry-wide challenge. And what I will say from our point of view, we're doing very well in terms of communicating from production and elsewhere in the business into business development as the ears and face of the business to communicate those messages that we need to in a timely fashion with regards to deliveries, product, and just anything else that may be affecting our ability to service at the speed we ordinarily do. So I implore you to please continue to feedback that into the business as we will out to the guys in terms of science and intelligence. From an order perspective though, challenge afoot, challenge everywhere. However, what we are seeing, which just basically spells out that people don't dislike us, is a number of great orders coming into the business, which is at present with high prices, with demand, with some challenge going on, we're still managing to cover the huge production levels, i.e. the order bank, that production are emptying the pot by. So as long as we can continue to do that, continue to not hide, continue to talk and continue to add to that order bank throughout the quarter, it's a strong position to come off the back of and then push on from. So thank you from us. Anything you need from us, as always, we're here and we'll get through the next few months together and then into what seems to be pretty much Christmas soon as a team. So thank you very much and speak to you soon. Cheers, Bob.
Hello, it's just a quick update from HR this month. So firstly, just to say thank you very much for everybody to logging into the YouManage HR system. It seems to be working really well and everybody's using it to update their details, which is fantastic. If anybody is still having problems to log in, then please do let us know or speak to your line manager and we'll be able to support you to get you updated on there. Other than that, obviously this week is Mental Health Awareness Week. There's going to be lots of tools available on the intranet and on the Instagram page, so please do keep an eye on there for some tips on wellbeing and mental health support. We have the Westfield Health available obviously, or Line B for RML colleagues. So again, if you're having any trouble accessing any of those resources, then do let us know, or if there's anything else that you think that we could put up available for people to use, and again please do let us know. That's it from me. Take care. Thank you. Bye.
Hello everyone, I hope you're all well. It's Matt Corney here, Head of Strategy. Just to give you an update from my world, last week saw us launch the Robinson Manufacturing Limited Premier League of Trust Tables. What that basically means is that each trust press across all of the branches has a manufacturing target for each day, and if they achieve that target every day, come the end of the week, they will then go into a league table where we look at first, second and third places and give out prizes for those top 3 places. The first week saw Table 1 down in Essex with the best performance across the group, and they took first prize. Congratulations to you and well done for your superb efforts. The guys up in Northwest as well did very well. They took second place, and then Table 2 down in Essex again took third place. So very well done to all of you. And also congratulations to everyone on the other tables who certainly pushed them all the way, and I'm sure that you'll be pushing them even further in the coming weeks and hoping to get into those top 3 places. So that's where we are. I will give everyone an update on how they've performed this week at the end of the week, and we look forward to seeing some fantastic results in the weeks to come as we look to climb that manufacturing mountain that's ahead of us. Well done everyone, I'll speak to you soon. All the best.
Hello, John from Trust Central here. Over the past few weeks, Trust Central has taken on a number of agency staff across the shop floor to bump up overheads in order to boost production. I can say that the staff we currently have are all keen and eager to learn how to manufacture trusses and have been a breath of fresh air. All our team leaders are looking forward in progressing them within their teams. All our training requirements have HSE guidelines that we have set in place, whilst also following the government guidelines to COVID-19. We look forward in taking on a number of these agency staff when their probation period ends. Thank you.
There's me cheating again to do roof surveys and a little bit of work on how we've progressed on our groundworks.
bit easy. We get pictures from ground, but you can't really see where you want to plan work. So Mike's going to do a nice little schematic with the footage from this. He's got a plan of where he wants things, but from the ground you can't see it too well. But from the sky, you can see exactly where it needs to go. So it just helps us out. So while I've got it here, I'll do another roof survey, make sure we've got no cracks or block gutters while I'm here. Saves getting cherry pickers, working at height permits, permits to work. It's just easier.